No, now is not the time for that.
No, well, it just
So
said
hello
internet
to everybody
connection
who
down, so
might be
apologies.
right, and I have the prompt now to go live on Instagram as well. There we are. So we are live. Hello, everybody. Thanks so
Hi,
much
Instagram.
for joining us. Hello, Instagram. Hello, YouTube. Hello, TikTok. Hello, Facebook. So we have a few of us here tonight just to talk all about the crowdfunder that went live today. Might be other faces that drop in as well, so we will see. But we have the lovely Amanda from Kitty City with us. We have Sam and Pete, who's just headed out somewhere, but will be back, I am sure. And we also have the wonderful Georgia, one of our lovely influencers who's popped in to say hello as well. I can see some comments coming in. Becky's on Instagram there. Hello to everyone who's joining. And yeah, so big news. Sam and Pete, do you want to do the honours and tell us what we've been up to today?
What have we been up to?
Oh, well, the divorce papers have finally come through. That's the big news.
You're not
nice.
No, I'm not funny. No, I'm
You're
not funny.
really
I'm not funny.
are
I'll tell you what, it's funny. What were you up to today?
Well, I think we launched something, didn't we? Well, we didn't launch it. Becky actually pressed the button.
Well, there's a few things get launched in the house, but yeah. I think we launched our Rescue 100 today, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
That's why I'm here, because I don't know anything about it. So I'm here, pen, paper. Tell me all about the Rescue 100.
We actually managed to keep a secret from Amanda.
Yeah.
Really?
No, Georgia was one of the first people to jump on it as well. So thank you genuinely so much, Georgia. Like, yeah, donations, sharing it on your page. In fact, people might not know you by the face. So maybe we should start with introducing you as well, if you want to tell the listeners who you are.
Yeah, I can do. So my Instagram handle is Conquer Steady George. So Conquer has passed away now, but I haven't changed the handle. So I do actually have Teddy, George, Rio, and Rupert. I have been an influencer for the Cat Show Live. This is going to be my first year doing it properly, but I did attend last year as well. I've been doing a few bits for the GCCF as well. And the cats have been on stuff. So Rupert has been on the Scrumballs website. All four of my boys are on the Scruffs website at the minute. So we do a lot of photography work as well. So we're really excited to get on board with the crowdfunding for the Cat Show Live this year. Sharing it on my story. If anyone else can share it as well, that'd be fantastic. Just to get the recognition and hopefully rehome more cats every year, because it's becoming quite a bit of a crisis in the UK that we're just getting more and more cats that without homes. So just spreading the awareness with what the Cat Show Live is doing is absolutely incredible, and hopefully we'll get to that goal and we will rehome all of those cats as well.
Absolutely. And I think that's what Sam and Pete kind of came to discover, right? Like when you set up the event, we knew that there was a big problem with cat rescue, but I don't think we quite knew how big it was until we all started this journey. So yeah, do you want to talk a bit, Sam?
I think that's been the biggest realization with this. When we always start out with the best intentions anyway, but I knew there was a problem, but I've really only touched the surface of it. I can't believe how big a problem there actually is that exists. And it's frightening. It is actually frightening, the numbers. From cats in rescue to the money that needs to support those cats as well. I didn't realize it was such a big problem. And yes, we've launched this this campaign with a view of obviously trying to raise some money to support that. But again, it's anything that we raise at the end of the day is going to be great. If we don't hit our target, we don't hit our target. But anything we raise is going to make a difference. But
absolutely,
there's just I just didn't realise the scale of it. and it has been a bit of an eye opener.
I mean, I'm so looking forward to, even if we don't, as Pete said, we don't hit our target, we've got that target of being able to cover all those rescues. For those of you that don't know, with the Cat Show Live, we do have to charge a smaller amount for those rescues to attend, because we're at the NEC. It's not zero, they don't sponsor us, and that there is a charge made to those rescues to attend. We keep it as low as we can, and basically Pete and I foot the bill through the business for the rest of it, and that's what we've done for 2 years. But it's grown so quickly and so much that I think the first port was, well, can we make this free for rescues to attend? That's the first thing. Can we do that? And do you know what will give me the, I'll probably be in floods of tears, but to be able to make that phone call to those rescues and say, guys, your £240 is coming back to you, that's the difference for so many of them, of even just staying open.
It's probably not on the same scale, but it would almost be like having that phone call from the lottery. So you've won the lottery, you know. That's the difference that it makes to some of these rescues that are really sort of living on the the ragged edge of finances. So I think that is our first target. If we could make all those rescues attending this year, if we can make it free for them, and then that would be great. But obviously, if we could raise a little bit more, then we can do a lot more. And if we can raise a bit more, and it's like compound interest, it will just grow. It will start to grow some legs. So
I was looking at it and thinking, okay, you asked for donations and that side of things, but if even everybody just put £1 in, all our followers, all your followers, Amanda, Becky,
definitely,
Georgia, all yours, the influencers, every one of those put £1 into that pot. Just
it's not actually a £1 challenge, is it?
It's not.
But if you treat, but maybe we should have done it as a £1 challenge. But if you think about it, all of you guys, all of you influencers, this wonderful audience,
so
that you have this wonderful reach. Yes, the power of it. If all of your audiences just gave £1, wow. I mean that would be,
wouldn't be about target, would it?
It wouldn't. It would be how much good we could actually go and do with that sort of support. So
what sort of money do you want to raise then, guys?
So the target we've set is 20,000. So 13,500 will go straight back towards paying back the rescues that are paid. And then the balance of that covers the extra work that we can do, like putting screens in, getting the digital push through, and sharing, putting some paid ads into our advertising for Hope Alley and that side of it. And then over and above that, we can really start to develop it. And we can reach out more rescues. This isn't about, we're working with the little guys, aren't we? So, I mean,
they need it.
The big guys have got the money. They've got the marketing budgets. They've got the big celebrities. They've got all that, the jazz and the glam and all that. And we're just us, a team. All of you guys giving up your time free of charge outside of working hours. The likes of Georgia, Atticus, all those sorts of people. Yourself, Amanda, you are so powerful and instrumental to helping us take this to where it's going.
So basically, how do then we, or any of us, including the people who are watching, if they want to put a link on, where do they find that link that they can put on to start getting sponsorship?
Becky or Georgia.
Link is, if you're on Instagram, if you head to the link in our bio, our link tree, the first link on there is the Crowdfunder campaign. So I guess in layman's term, for anyone who's never taken part in a crowdfunder, it's its own platform, Crowdfunder. There's loads of projects on there, loads of people raising money for different causes. We have our own Crowdfunder project, and that is linked in our link tree, in all of our bios. On Facebook, it's in our latest post. If you just scroll back on our timeline, we posted today everywhere. So it's in all of our bios. On TikTok as well, it's in the bio. And again, if you go to theCatShowLive.com, there's a banner right at the top. And if you click on that, it will take you through as well. And I guess just to give anyone who's just joining now, hello everybody, thank you for joining. I can see we've got Every Cat Matters. They say such a great initiative. Thank you for your support. We can't wait to be with you in Hope Alley again this year. We hope that we can refund your space money. So let's see if we can get to our goal. Cat Lady TNR's here as well. Lots of people joining. But we're trying to raise £20,000 for cat rescues in the UK. As Sam and Pete said, we only work with independent cat rescues, and they're the guys that need the money the most. Every penny that they have donated to them goes to caring for the cats that they have. They don't have money for online visibility. They don't have money for marketing. And when those cats aren't seen, we, the public, don't see these cats because they're working round the clock, have no time, no money to advertise them. It means those cats aren't adopted, meaning that more cats that need care can't get it because there's no space in these rescues. So £20,000 we're trying to raise to effectively help cat rescues in the UK. Make it free for them to attend the show. And as Sam and Pete said as well, it's a huge amount of money.
It becomes a bit of a vicious cycle. Obviously, you know, if the cats can't be rehomed, but if you think about if we can make those introductions and we can find 100 cats their new home, we're actually offering 200 cats, not 100. We're actually offering 200 cats. Because the 100 goes to their new homes, and then it frees up room to help the next 100 coming through as well. So it's actually times 2. So it sounds a small number, but it's quite significant when you start to do the numbers. So.
Absolutely. And then,
do you know what, guys? I'll try and do a live at the weekend and ask for 25p, because that is all of my followers. If they all gave 25 pence,
it does. There's no minimum amount.
Pay your
penny.
That would pay, exactly. That would pay of that and more. So it just shows the strength and unity there, doesn't it? It's the little bits. And I know sometimes people, Next Steps do a thing, Next Steps Rescue do a 50p Friday. And I think maybe the mindset is, well, actually, yes, I can afford 50p, but it seems a bit really measly not to get, so I won't give it at all. But that could be amazing. It's just if everybody gave 50p. So I'm going to go and do a live on a Saturday then. Hopefully BD will be around and not in the gym to come and moderate, and I'll try and drum up some support for you, because I think that would be amazing. And just say the link on there to say, look, 25p, guys.
That's brilliant.
If you said your audience was 100,000, 50p, that's £5,000.
Exactly.
You know, that's.
Glad you're doing the math.
I know, but it sounds simple, but that is the power of you know, and it's not a measly amount. It's not. It's just messaging and getting it out there to enough people. And those little contributions make such a big difference.
Do you know what? I might say, okay, if it's 50 pence Friday, I might say it goes up on 60 pence Saturday.
Hey, I'm all for that.
Sunday.
Let me know.
Well,
I'll come and join. Sorry, Becky. I'll come and join you
No,
if you
it's
want
fine.
around this weekend. So if you want us to appear and
that would be really good. I will. I'll get my people to talk to your people, and we'll sort that out.
Let's do lunch.
We've just had a wonderful comment from Happy Kitty Blankets, who said we will donate our next £50 raised from sales. So that's
thanks, guys.
Jennifer, Daniel. You better get stocking though, Jen, to be honest, because I've been sending everyone to you
all night.
because you're just sitting there on your backside not doing a lot. So come on, get grafting.
Oh dear, she's going to be giving you a slap when she catches up.
I know, that's why I put it on the socials. Just say Jen's just sitting around not doing a lot, so let's go and keep her busy.
Yeah. Sam, can I remind you about are you on TikTok messages?
I
think
am.
that's
I'm looking. I can see them
Ah.
coming in. I'm not keeping up with them. I'm sorry.
No, that's totally fine. I just thought as long as we've got eyes on it, that's perfect. So I've got
TikTok
So
always
I think
takes a while
for
to build.
TikTok, we'll sort a time out. I'll start promoing it, and we'll go on Saturday morning, and we'll do a live, even if it's just for half an hour. Just do a chat about this on Saturday morning.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. And guys, keep the comments coming, keep suggestions coming in. I mean, the beauty of this is it's so grounded. I mean, just having Georgia here, who's given up her time. I'm sure she's had a busy day at work, busy job and everything. To have her joining us and giving some insight in being a cat owner and supporting and doing what you do, Georgia, and sharing it out straight away to your audience. I don't know what your size audience is off the top of my head. I bet Becky does. But engaging that audience and being able to sort of leverage this, it's got a real feel good factor as well, because you think you put 50p in or you put 25p in and you're just like, I've helped get that to where it's going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Do you know what? I bet most of us. Sorry, Becky. I bet most of us have got 25p in the sofa.
Yeah, probably.
I know.
Or in your car glove box. Maybe that's another thing. You could do raid your card glove box to go and put that money, that loose change, every little bit of copper that you've got, it's just lying around, declutter it and give it to this wonderful cause.
Yeah. No,
Well, we're on £146 at the moment. We have 82 days to meet our target. So let's see if by the end of the live we can be a little bit closer to target. But we've had 10 supporters so far. So thank you so much to everyone who's donated. And there is one on there for £1. And I put out on stories today exactly that. You know, the thing is with Crowdfunder, it's rewards based. So you're not just giving money and not getting anything back for it. The cheapest reward on there is £10. However, you don't need to give that. If you just have £1 or just have 50p, then every little helps. You know, that is the difference between a cat having a meal or not. So, you know, it's worth giving it. Tanya says, I need to drop off, but great work all. I will donate a percentage from any sales made from my grooming range.
Wow.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So kind.
Awesome,
so that is unbelievable. That is absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, no, thank you, Tanya, as well. So grooming extraordinaire, and she will have some of her grooming products and range at the show. So we will be making a beeline there. And I've got some ideas. Maybe I bet Georgia and Becky have as well. Probably Amanda too. About what we can do at the show, maybe to we could be going around with the buckets and all sorts. So
I've got the buckets and they're orange. I've got them ready for you.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, she's got the orange. Yeah, we're because we coordinate. We coordinate.
The orange bucket with the green logo on. It's fine. It'll look good, and I've got the buckets ready for you.
Yeah, okay. Can we include some photos of cats in our slides? Yes, absolutely, Tanya. So anybody who's doing a presentation or a talk and wants to include some pictures of rescue cats into the slides and presentation theatre, that's a really great idea. And that extends our screens which portray the cats and the stories. And our hope, what we'd love to do is be able to have a designated screen. I'd love a large screen. I don't think we're going to have the budget for that at the moment, but I'd love to be able to have a large screen at the show. Maybe we can get a cat brand to sponsor it. Maybe that's the route to go. And we could feature and flash up all the cats and the different rescues looking for the homes and the stories. Yeah, it's brilliant. Oh, someone's got a saying, pause what you're doing and help a cat in need. That's a great one.
That's a good strap line, isn't it? Yeah.
It's brilliant. And then there's a couple of people watching us on TikTok are going, I'm coming to see you guys. I'm going to come and help and support. So which is lovely brilliant. As well. So yeah, it's great ideas. So but Amanda, have you ever been involved in anything like this before?
No, I mean, not for the last, well, obviously I've been involved with you guys for 2 years. This is the third year, but no, you've never done anything like this before. And I've never done anything like this before. So it's exciting.
And you've worked with rescue as well, haven't you? You've rescued. Yeah. You've been do you call it a rescue or an adopter or fosterer?
I was a fosterer, yeah, and I was very, very bad at it. So I fostered lots, but kept a lot as well. So yeah, I mean, it's so rewarding as a foster carer. You know, you can make a difference to these cats, whether they're geriatric cats or they're kittens, socializing them. George is nodding there because you know, when you get the ferals or the part ferals that haven't been properly socialized, and you can turn them around to set them up for success in the future, that makes all the difference to that cat, because what would have been unhomeable now stands a chance of being habituated and being able to cope in normal family life, and that saves them being swapped around from pillar to post, really. So yeah, it's such a rewarding thing, but you have got to be resilient and not adopt every cat like I did. This is why I won't do it anymore, but I like to help in other ways. So I work alongside rescues, giving my time for free if they have difficult cases. I'll do raffles with them and things like that I've started to do with Raggy Paws, because every grassroots charity, it sounds like they're always after money. It's like the church roof, if you like. Do you remember back in the day, the church roof was always leaking and everybody wanted the crowdfunding in the day to mend the church roof? Well, every grassroots rescue needs money because their vet bills are astronomical. So it's not just thinking of that mentality, I've only got 50p. It is that mentality. You have got 50p. That 50p can make all the difference.
I think some of the things that came out. So we visited the rescue a couple of weeks ago now.
A couple of weeks ago with the wonderful Stray & Co. Stephen Gregg, who are working in collaboration with us. I think they're working this evening, but we will definitely grab them onto a live at some point.
But I think what came out of that, and you've alluded to obviously the veterinary bills, but it's all the hidden costs as well that probably we'll take for granted or we don't really know about. And some of the numbers are it's just like, really?
I thought they were making it up.
So
we had this conversation.
We had this conversation, didn't we? So,
oh my goodness,
£5,000 a year.
I said it was £200.
Yeah.
£200, and I thought, you know what, that's way out there. But it wasn't. How much is it a year?
£5,000.
It was £5,000.
One rescue, and that's a crippling amount of money. Yeah.
And of course, everybody thinks about, oh well, it's a rescue, it's cat litter and it's food and it's vet bills. It's not. It's everything. I mean, even the petrol that goes in the car to drive the cat to the vet or wherever it's going to at the end of the day. So it's all
heating the pens.
The figures are mind-boggling. They're absolutely mind-boggling, and a lot of the time, a lot of these wonderful people that give up their time to support these cats, all right, a lot of the time it's come out of their own pocket.
Yeah, they are amazing. And do you know what? I don't think rescues could do what they do without the goodwill and the generosity of their foster carers.
Absolutely.
No, it's it is frightening. £5,000 washing bill, and Stephen Gregg, I think they've visited 40 rescues over the last year. They've only been going for a year, and their mission it really aligns with us, doesn't it, Pete and Becky as well. I don't know whether you've had the pleasure of meeting them yet, Georgia, but if you haven't, you certainly will get to meet them at the show this year, because they will be filming and taking in everything that's happening in Hope Alley. So we're really excited about that, and they're going to be doing a talk in the theatre. So if you find two nervous wrecks at the show, you'll know it's those two, because it'll be their first one. But he was totting up, and they as well. They only go to the independent smaller rescues, and they do vary in size. Some of them have maybe a couple of pens. Some of them, like Cat Lady, have the cats in the home. The home is very much where the rescue is. And then you have some of the bigger rescues that maybe have 10, 15, 20 pens. And there was one that he was there at, and how many million was it a year?
1.2 million
A year to keep that rescue operating. 1.2 million. That's just a small rescue.
And the only thing that they're reliant on is the good grace of the public to contribute towards that, and maybe some legacy money that comes into that as well, and their own fundraising. And that's what keeps them going. So aside of all the good work that they're doing as well, they have to do all of this other work just to keep things ticking along as well. So yeah, you know,
if we could build a big enough rescue platform here with the Cat Show Live, with Kitty City, with Stray & Co, with all the different collaborations coming together, if we could build that platform like we've started now, and have that as a central hub to raise those funds, we could then push that money out to those rescues. We could have that central. There's so much we could do.
Collectively, there is a lot. There's an awful lot there. You've got a brilliant reach there with everybody that is on board with you, and yeah, it can make a difference.
And it's not going to take a lot to change it. But again, we're going back to this small amount, this 50. That is not a lot of money to change things and have a real impact on what's going on at the moment.
Yeah.
Can we become the comic relief of the cat world?
Oh, I'm not wearing a red nose.
No, but
you can have a pink nose instead.
I'm not wearing a red nose.
A pink nose and cat ears.
That's it. I was just going to say, and a tail, Georgia.
But even like with people, like if they donated 50p, I know you mentioned like if like some people think they don't really want to donate it. When I was donating before, you can donate anonymously as well.
Yeah.
So you do have the choice not to put your name. So you can donate 25p, 50p, and you don't necessarily have to put your name on it as well. But like I used to volunteer at a rescue local to mine, and you mentioned about the washing machines being on constantly, and like that's literally what it was. It was like you're washing blankets and you're drying the blankets and you're putting it out. But then the rewarding aspect of that is you see the before cats, like what they look like before, and then you see the aftermath of them. Like there was one cat, she was a tabby cat, bless her, and she wasn't fluffy, she was missing some of the bits. But then we got the after picture for her. All her fur came back. She was absolutely glowing. She went to a proper nice home, and she just was able to live like a cat. But it's just like little bits, like that cat just having a home, making that complete difference in that cat's life. She grew all of her fur back. She was absolutely glowing. So like just having that home and the love and care of just anybody that is happy to give it to them, then it makes a massive difference. It makes a complete massive difference.
Yeah.
It's the lack of stress, isn't it, as well, on the cat? Like, you know, when they're stressed, they lose their fur, they don't look good, and then just having, and that's all any cat wants is just safety. And it's heartbreaking that the amount of people that mistreat animals, you know, and unfortunately that is the stark reality of it, that there's so many cats in need of a home that had a home. You know, takes people like us, people who genuinely love cats, to just go a little bit further than the care of your own cats and see what we can do together for cats everywhere.
Because the rescue that we went and visited the other week, I think, how many cats did she have? About 12. And I'll be absolutely honest, I could have taken everyone. I was doing an Amanda. I could have probably taken every one of those cats home with me.
He did try.
I did try to sneak one. He actually did try to sneak one out. But I am convinced there is a cat out there for everybody.
100%.
Right? There is a cat out there for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you've got that wrong, Pete. There's 5 cats out there for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not allowed any more cats, but when I was at the rescue, I kept sending them to my friends. So rather than myself getting any more cats, I was like, I pushed them all onto my friends. So luckily, quite a few got a few homes from that. But I'm still at home with my mum and dad, so no more cats until I move out, unfortunately. So that's why I was like, oh, look at this, Becca. There's these 2 lovely cats in here. They come as a pair. Take them together.
I think
I did that, Georgia. I had to go and find more friends.
Yeah. I think the other thing is as well, though, and Becky's just mentioned it. It's obviously saying about, you know, the number of cats, you know, that are stray and maybe living out on the streets. But we've been at the rescue last week as well. It's amazing. I think this goes back to our event and responsible educated cat ownership. is the amount of cats that are actually in rescues at the moment. They've actually come from really good homes.
Yeah.
That was really eye-opening.
It was just,
you know, and all of these cats. I think somebody's going to have a really nice animal. You know,
Yeah,
when that cat goes
100%.
into another home. But and I said I don't know whether it's for the fact that, you know, when people take the animal on, you know, that they don't realise the responsibility of having that animal.
You see a lot of
associated with
stories,
that.
and they're like, "Oh, this cat's come to the rescue through no fault of their own. They're just too clingy."
Yeah.
And I absolutely, like, my Rupert is the clingiest cat in the world. Like, I absolutely give me a clingy cat. Absolutely, like, I've got time for that. Like, I want my clingy cat.
There
Like,
was one particular cat there, Georgia, and I'm hoping I'm not speaking out of turn, but I believe the cat actually started out as a rescue. I think that was the story, and the owners had the cat for 18 years.
wow.
18 years, and then decided to move
and
left the cat.
Oh no.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
That's so sad. It's so sad, and it just shows the lack of. There's such a huge gap when it comes to cat ownership, and I've heard Amanda say this before as well. Like, cats live a long time, and it's a big commitment. So anyone who's considering, you know, obviously the best possible thing you can do is rescue a cat, but only if you're going to commit to the rest of its life. And it's a serious commitment. It is money every month. It is a long time. And so there's obviously so much education that still needs to be done for people who are considering taking a cat on. There's a lot of things to consider. And yeah, imagine if we were, you know, had a certain type of life until we were 80 years old, and then it all got ripped away from us in our final years. It's really sad.
There's so many reasons as well why cats get rehomed. It's not one size fits all. So you don't just get the abandonment. Maybe there's bereavement, maybe there's divorce, and then or relocation, and they can't take the cats. And you know, imagine if you have to provide for your family and you have to go and work overseas, or you have to move somewhere and you can't take your cat with you. There are a lot of bona fide reasons why
I think there's some very genuine reasons. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, there's genuine reasons. Ill health, why people need to. Absolutely, Peter, totally agree. I think probably I don't know, the not so good reasons probably outweigh the genuine ones, but that's why these rescues need to be there for the genuine people as well. And Claudia's just joined us, and I know you know, I've had a conversation with Claudia as well about irresponsible cat ownership, where people will just take on a cat and then decide it isn't working, and then they turn to the rescues to be able to solve their problem. And again, that is not right, but the rescues are there.
And with no financial contribution. And with no financial contribution as well.
Correct.
So,
yeah.
Like going back to the health issue, like some cats have health issues and stuff and like that, and like, so my Rio has asthma, so he actually does have an inhaler, which I do have here. And everyone says to me like, "Oh, your cat's got asthma, does he have an inhaler?" And when you turn around and go, "Yeah, he does actually." Like, what? He does. And when he first got diagnosed, when I first got him, everyone was like, "Nah, you need to get rid of him. You need to get rid of him." And I was like, "No," I was like, "Absolutely not. He's mine. He's mine for life, and I will do everything in my power to give him that best life." Like, yes, he does have asthma, but everything like to do with his health now, with this inhaler, with his steroids, is on track, and it does cost a lot of money, and it just like if you do get a cat, I'd probably consider insurance as well, because then you can cover all the essentials and stuff like that. And I know there's a few insurance companies going to the Cat Show Live, which you probably will be able to check out if you go in. But like the health, like Rio has got his health problems, but at the end of the day, he's my cat and he's loving and he's absolutely fantastic and he's with me and he's staying here. And I know a lot of people did say to me, you may as well just give him back, this, that, and the other. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, that first day that he came to this house, I was like, he is mine. Like, he is absolutely mine. I'll do absolutely anything for him. Like, he is here for life. And I think that's what you've kind of got to consider. Like Rio's only 4. He got diagnosed at, I think, just before 1. So it was very early on. But like a lot of cats get health issues along the way, like further. So my Conkers, he got diagnosed with kidney issues at the age of 10. But he got put on prescription medication and stuff like that. So they are an expense, but if you're willing to put the effort in and you can afford it, then absolutely I'd go for it, because like when I first got my cats at the age of 10, it was the best day ever, and I'd never look back. I'm 28 now, and somehow I've quadrupled it, and I've gone from 2 cats to 4 cats, but I absolutely love it.
Very worthwhile.
Definitely.
Guys, I'm going to say meow for now for me, and I'm going to leave you chatting. My voice has held up quite well, but I'm feeling the need for medication now.
We hope you feel better soon.
I'll be in touch then. We'll do a live on Saturday and see if we can get some crowdfunding going for you guys.
That'd be brilliant.
That's amazing. Thank you for joining us this evening. And
thanks, Amanda.
We'll see you
Thank you. See you in a bit.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye.
Shall we talk about some of the we're all weird now, aren't we? Let's change the view. There we go. Maybe that's better. Should we talk about some of the rewards that people can get if they are to donate? I'm really excited about these rewards. I think that, as much as people will be giving just because they want to give, it's nice to get something back. And I think the first reward, our £10 offer was actually, was it Pete's idea, or was it
was Pete's idea, and it came from.
I do occasionally have a good idea.
It's the idea of the year for me. I think it's going to be.
No, that's not the idea.
I think Becky's really excited. She's looking forward to being able to put this together, aren't you?
I'm quite
and find the company.
Maybe
don't
less.
panic. You're not doing all the graphics for it. Don't panic. We've got some companies that will do it.
I got the idea from, and we'll talk about what that reward is. But I got the idea from. Not that I'm a Liverpool supporter, by the way, as you'll probably gather from my dulcet southern tones. But I'd actually got the idea from. I've been lucky enough through some very good friends of ours to have had a couple of trips to Anfield Football Stadium over the last sort of 18 months. And they have got a massive mural that's on one end of that ground, and it's made up from a series of pictures. And I thought this would be a great thing, that with the crowdfunder and those people that are actually contributing, is that they can have their picture. And effectively what we're going to end up with is a cat mural. So we'll have an image of a cat, all right, and each person's face will be on there, having made a contribution to the crowdfunder. So they actually get to see their face on the Cat Show Live mural, and that reward starts at £10.
It is £10, £10 reward. Yeah, so
£10, and you can use within reason, can use whatever photo you want. So whether it's a photo of you and your cat, a photo of just your cat, it's your way of showing that you're part of this. And it's going to be wonderful to walk into the event and see hundreds of pictures making up one big cat. And for every single picture, all of those people have donated £10 to this cause to really change rescue. So if you want to be a part of that, then get your hands on that reward. There are a limited amount, I believe. So it's
we're unlimited.
Are we unlimited?
We're just going to keep going.
Unlimited on the mural.
Are we? Better check.
So you put me on the hot here, haven't you? I believe the plan is if we get
we are unlimited, because we can do we can make as many.
We can make it as big as we like. So it could be the size of my computer screen, or it could be the size of a wall. I'm hoping it's going to be a big wall. I'm hoping it's going to be the size of a big wall.
Yeah.
But obviously as well, with the different colours on the imagery as well, hopefully we'll be able to recreate maybe a tabby cat, maybe a black and white, or maybe little Ginge by those picture placements on the mural. So that's the plan.
Yeah, it's really exciting. We're excited about that one. So anyone who's just joining, Crowdfunder campaigns live. The first reward is our community mural. So if you'd like your picture included at the event, then get your hands on that one. Our second reward is a two-tier reward. You can join the mural and unlock Top Cat membership for £30. So do you guys want to tell us a little bit about
I'm going to let you, because I'm actually going to see whether I can get a banner running across the bottom of the screen in a minute.
I was trying to do this earlier, so please do that.
I might have had to do it before we came live, but let me have a go. And can I let you talk about the rewards with George for a moment?
Of course. So our second reward, it's join the mural and unlock Top Cat membership. So if you haven't heard about the Cat Club yet, then you've been living under a rock. But we have a paid option, and so you can actually purchase your Top Cat membership through Crowdfunder, and then also be a part of the mural as well for £30. Now, the Cat Club has two membership options. There's the free option where we just need your email address on our website, and that gives you access to all of the cat content. So we have the Cat Care Library, which is full of articles from different experts in the cat world. We have on-demand talks, which showcases all the videos from the events, from the speakers on the stage. We have live streams. And then for your Top Cat membership, you also get private live streams. So a really small group of people. We have online behavior clinics. So if you do have loads of questions about your cat, you do have that option to go a bit deeper and get some more hands-on help through Top Cat membership. Top Cat membership also comes with loads of perks and discounts. So you can get 15% off your tickets for the Cat Show Live. You can get 15% off the Cat Show Live merchandise and lots more things that we're adding there. So it's a great thing to be a part of. If you have questions about your cat or concerns or worries, you can just ask our community and they'll be there for you. So that's the £30 option for joining the mural and unlocking Top Cat membership. Now, if you happen to already be a Top Cat member, there is a different £30 option where you can join the mural and receive an official Cat Show Live badge. So we've got these really cute enamel badges. I don't have any. I don't even think I own one, actually. So maybe I need to do the £30 option to be able to show you. But they're gorgeous little enamel badges. And it's the purple one that we're giving away as part of this reward. And you will receive that in the post before the event. So you can wear it to the show and also be part of the mural. So that's the next reward after that. Should I just keep going through them, or do you think? Oh, some people.
Apologies, we're on mute. Yeah. I'm just trying to get this working.
No worries. So I'll just keep going through the rewards. So then we have the Rescue 100 supporter bundle. Now this is a little step up. It's £55 for this one. There's only 50 available. And for the Rescue 100 supporter bundle, you get the mural, you get the badge, you get a full year of Top Cat membership. So that's all three of the previous things you get for the Rescue 100 supporter bundle. So you've got your Top Cat membership, your badge, and part of the community mural. Now we go on to the show experiences. So we've got the Rescue 100 show experience for 2 people. And that is £90. And what that is, it's if you haven't got your tickets for the Cat Show Live this September, you can get your tickets and get 2 entries to the community mural. So that is the Rescue Show experience. You've got 2 tickets and 2 places in the mural. So you can come, see yourselves featured and enjoy the event whilst being part of the crowd. Mm-hmm. You guys struggling? Oh, you've managed.
We've got it.
100 is now live. Boo, boo, boo.
Try to keep it as simple as possible. We probably need to try and create a shorter link if we can. I don't know how we do that. I'll have to have a look at that on the actual platform. But at least it's there and people know to go to the crowdfunder.co.uk. And to be honest with you, if you just search the Cat Show Live Rescue 100, it will pop up because it only launched today.
It's a new project, so it should be on the front page.
Well, you know what's really exciting is even if you Google it, we have a Google excerpt about it at the top of Google.
Do we?
Yeah, even Google knows about it. Yeah, before you get to any pages, it says.
Oh, is that your fault? We blame you.
Who knows? Probably, but I'll take credit if you want.
You should have seen us. Yeah, you should have seen us trying to send it out to friends and family this morning. That was nearly divorce papers.
Oh no! What, copying and pasting the link?
Well, it's not as simple as you think via WhatsApp. I don't know if you've ever tried to mass send something to quite a few people on WhatsApp, but you basically can't. You can only do 5 people at a time.
Oh,
so. Pete was like, oh, I can do it. Next thing I know, he's created a group with his entire contacts list.
Oh my god!
I think people thought he'd been taken over by an alien.
Wasn't as bad as right. Okay.
Are you going to mention our meeting earlier then?
No, you can mention that. That's hilarious in its own right.
I didn't know if that's what Pete was alluding to.
Well,
no, I'm not going to embarrass you. I was going to about a certain thing that had disappeared temporarily and then came back.
Oh, what, the Facebook
event? Oh,
that was definitely
Georgia,
right.
It's not all plain sailing in the world of the Cat Show Live by any means, Georgia. You have to laugh.
That's
really.
a foo-bar.
Well, I mean, at least I didn't crawl across the floor in the middle of a meeting, Pete.
So
listen. I think that was the clincher. I think my backside making its way across the floor was the clincher.
He thought he wasn't visible, but he very much was.
we have a new camera here, so it should be a clearer picture. But the thing about the camera, Georgia, is it's picking up the whole room. And if you can see to the left of me there, I would have been further over or in a meeting, quite an important meeting, potential partnership. So meeting with
rolling across the floor.
And he literally, because it was something I hadn't said, rather than just popping in and saying, oh, you didn't say that or mention it, he's crawled in and I've gone.
It was so bizarre.
Like,
you might as well get up, everybody can see you.
So this is my Maine Coon cat. He's just a bit bigger than the usual ones.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you could just see him and his backside going, and then then he's not listened to me. He's given me the piece of paper. He's crawling back again. At which point I just go, I'm really sorry, Pete. You can be seen, and then we've addressed the red herring in the room.
The elephant in the room, the Maine Coon in the room.
Oh,
yeah, funny, very funny. But that's what brings us joy. You know, it's nothing too serious. You delete a Facebook event, it's okay. You know, fine. So if you didn't see that, Georgia, yes,
I saw it. I saw it. Don't
Quite a few people saw that one and jumped on that one. It's amazing. It just shows how powerful that internet is, though.
Yeah, everyone thought it was cancelled, literally, and so panic.
There was a lot of panic going on, okay, it's cancelled, and we had people like trying to claim insurance refunds and all that, and it was just like, it hasn't been cancelled, and I'm trying to work out what's going on. And I'm just like, I hadn't twigged as to what had happened. And I've looked.
I had no idea I'd done it, but it must have been me, because I was in the Facebook event and then I put my laptop down to go out for some lunch, and then I had like 5 missed calls from Sam, like, the Facebook event's deleted. I was like, oh. So no idea how that happened. Elijah is laughing his head off, apparently.
I did an event for work last year. It was, 'cause I don't do events anymore. I do something different. But I sent out an event email, and then I realised that I got something wrong in the event email. So I recalled it, and there was like 50 people on this email. So I tried to recall it, And then I sent out another one. That one was wrong as well. So I tried to recall that one. And I did it about 10 times. And then I didn't realise that not only did I try to recall it, but the emails couldn't be recalled on their emails. So they received like 3 completely different emails of event details, and then this received about 10 emails each to say this email's tried to be recalled, this email's tried to be recalled, and everyone came into work and it was like, was there a glitch in your system? I was like, yeah, there was a glitch in the system. It wasn't me at all.
Got stuck. Got stuck.
I was like, I don't know what happened, but yeah.
I've had to pull that one quite a lot of times in the past, but I'm very grateful to Sam and Pete that I'm able to just hold my hands up when I get it wrong, because there wasn't really any getting around.
Listen, we've forgotten about it.
Oh, clearly.
You sent the rectify email. It's all good.
Yeah,
she did. No, it was fine. I was like, it's a good excuse to communicate with everybody. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So I was just like it's not cancelled. Are you sure it's not? No, it's not cancelled. Believe you me, it's not cancelled. It's not going anywhere. So
I'm blaming Facebook for making it way too easy to delete their events. It was literally must have been this one button, and then
they don't give you any like, are you sure you want to do this? It's just like, yes.
They do that everywhere else where you don't want it. It's like that's a place that should be in place. Anyway, going back to the crowdfunder. So we've talked about the different rewards that are on offer. We've got the mural, we've got the mural and Top Cat membership, we've got the mural and a badge, we've got the Rescue 100 supporter bundle, which is the badge, Top Cat membership and the mural. We've got the Rescue 100 show experience, which is 2 tickets and 2 places in the mural. And then we are moving on to the Rescue 100 VIP experience for 2. So this one is for 2 silver VIP tickets plus 2 photo submissions for the community mural. So if you don't have your tickets already, it's a great idea to get them through the crowdfunder, because any tickets that are raised through this crowdfunder obviously go directly to helping the rescues. So you can get your tickets that way as well and get those additional perks. So it's £220 for the VIP Rescue 100 experience, and that's 2 silver and 2 community murals. So silver tickets. Sam, do you want to run through what's included?
So silver tickets, a silver VIP, we are limited on those tickets. There is a limit on those tickets because we can't have everybody and anybody, as in too many people won't give you that VIP experience. But what does a VIP experience mean? Well, first of all, you can come into the show early. So you can actually access the show from 9 a.m, whereas the general public are not allowed in till 10 a.m. And you will be greeted by jumping all the queues straight in through the VIP check-in, and you receive an amazing goodie bag. And we're really excited. We haven't finished plotting the goodie bags, have we, yet this year? But we've got lots of little things planned for the goodie bags this year. So you'll get a lovely VIP goodie bag and your VIP lanyard, which means that you then have access to our VIP lounge. And we've got a few upgrades in the VIP lounge this year, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Yes, she stretched the budget. We've got napkins now.
Oh, shush.
Napkins.
But all being well, that you will have your own private area where you can grab a tea and coffee in the VIP lounge, which will be news to Becky, because Becky's been desperate for us to do that as well as Pete. And you'll be able to sit, chill and relax and see the screen in there and watch the show from there if you want to. And you'll be able to go in and out of that room at any point in the day. But obviously being into the show early means that you can hit the shops early before the crowds build. You can visit the cat village, and of course you can go and see Rescue 100, and you can check out everything that's happening in Hope Alley. So that is pretty much your VIP experience, except for one thing I have forgotten is you also have VIP seats held for you in the theatres. You can pick up to 4 talks that you can reserve your front row seats. You can obviously access all of the talks, but you can select 4 before the event to reserve some seats in there, and you'll get your forms and details about all of that about a week to 2 weeks before the event. That will come out. And we've got some amazing talks planned in the theatres, one of which is the amazing Stray & Co, who will be joining us and talking all about rescue. I'm hoping that we've got the PATS team there, with the Pets at Therapy team there as well. We're just waiting for them to confirm, talking about how cats can help your mental health. So much planned. But so it's a great day. Whether you've got tickets or you've gone for that extra special VIP experience, it's amazing, and an amazing option to donate and have that reward coming back. And as Becky said, if you do the donation through the platform, we will then process your ticket order, and you will be the Rescue 100 VIP tickets from that side of things. So all that money will go towards, when we hit our target, not if, when, going to be positive here,
Yep,
to be able to refund those rescues that are attending the event, and then put money further into our rescue development, as you will see when you visit the Crowdfunder Cat Show Live Rescue 100.
That's it. Absolutely. Then the final 2 rewards that we have. So there's 8 rewards. So yeah, 8 rewards available. Again, you don't have to subscribe to getting a full reward. Every tiny bit helps. So whether it's 50p or £1, but for those that are wanting to give more, you can get something back from your donation. Now, these are our 2 biggest ones now, which is really exciting, because as we've said before, the first main purpose of this campaign is to allow rescues to attend the show for free. Now, we offer spaces to rescues at a subsidised price. It costs us around £500 for the space. That's for the venue hire for that section, for the carpet, for the shell scheme, for everything that makes that space possible. It costs us about £500. Now, we charge the rescues a smaller price of that. We charge them £240 for a 3 metre by 3 metre space. So as you can imagine, the costs of running an event on this scale are astronomical, and as much as we would love to be able to just allow the rescues to come for free, we physically wouldn't be able to meet our venue costs and event build costs. So that's why we have to charge them a smaller nominal fee, just so that we can make the event possible, because space in an event is money, effectively. And so we do have the option, if you wanted to take ownership of letting a rescue come for free, you can actually fund their space. That is one of the top options. And there's 2 options. You can partially fund a rescue's place at the show for £250, or you can fully fund a rescue's place at the show for £500. And when you fully fund a rescue space, unless you wouldn't want to, we would love to honour you by sharing that on our social media, having your name or logo, if you're a business or a breeder or anything, on the top of the fascia board of the actual stand, so that effectively we can say thank you to you for allowing them to be there. So effectively that space is dedicated and has your stamp on it. And because we really want to celebrate anybody that is willing to pay for a full stand for a rescue to attend for free. And one of the main reasons we're doing that is the Cat Show Live is going to see 6,000 people this year. That's a lot of potential adopters for cats. It's a lot of interest that and foot traffic that those rescues otherwise wouldn't have. And we want to give them that opportunity. So if you can help us do that, that is fantastic. And yeah, a great option if you'd like, your own real stamp at the show.
And look what I found.
Ah, there's the badge.
So there's the pin badge, and that's the limited edition. That's the purple and white.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's the only one available. So there's it's a limited edition badge. So if you, I think it's the £30 reward, is it that one?
It is, yeah.
That is, yeah.
The £30 reward. So you'll get that. If you come into the show, we'll do it at the show. But if not, we'll pop it in the post to you. It's a little pin badge. They look really, really smart, don't they? Actually, I love these.
They're super cute. If you have a lanyard, if you have a bag, if you have a guitar strap, yeah, it can go anywhere.
So it's really cute.
We need to maybe come up with a name for him.
Her?
We need to maybe come up with a name
Her?
for him
Why can't she be a her?
or her.
We've got little Ginger's a boy, isn't it? So little Ginger's the boy.
Not necessarily. Could be a girl.
It could be a girl. Could be. Yeah. Okay. All right.
You
We
could
need a name.
We're going down that old gender thing now.
We need a name for the cat. We need a name for the cat.
You could get a name that fits both, couldn't you?
A
Yeah,
unisex
like
name.
yeah.
Alex.
Like Sam.
Alex.
Jamie.
Sam.
Jamie. We need maybe we need a competition. Maybe we need some name suggestions. We need some name suggestions. BD,
I think
BD's joined us on TikTok. Hey, BD.
Hi, BD. Becky's left us on Instagram, but that's okay. I'm open here. We do, if you're watching on Instagram, you can see the big red link at the bottom there. We've managed to add that as well on there. So you
well
can
done.
go directly through by clicking that. We're here talking all about our crowdfunder that launched today. So yeah, big goal, £20,000 in the name of cat rescues in the UK. Please help us. And if you can't donate financially, genuinely any action counts. If you can share it, if you can even just give our post a like, if you can give it a comment, if you can send it to a friend, literally any action helps get more eyes on it, which helps us get more donations. So even if, cost of living crisis, maybe £1 is too much right now, and we totally get that. If you have £1 to give, great. If you don't, like and share it, because it really makes all the difference.
It does. It does. Yeah, it does. It's spreading the word and telling, because 2 years ago the Cat Show Live didn't exist. We were nothing. We were nobody. Georgia, did you join us in year one, or was last year your first year with us?
So I saw it after year one, and I was really jealous because I was like, when's the next one? When's the next one? And everyone was like, oh, it's a year. And I was like, oh, I've got to wait a full year for the next one. So my first one was last year, and this one will be my second one this year. So I'm really looking forward to it this year, because like like last year when I came, I was just like, oh my god, this is absolutely amazing. Literally spent all day, like all morning and all afternoon there. It was fantastic.
You enjoyed it, did you? Because you've not. Had you ever been to a cat event before, or was this?
No, that was my first ever one, and it set the expectations so high, so high.
What did you, just out of interest for those that are listening, or maybe they're going to watch this on Catch Up or YouTube, but just love to know what was good about it from that point of view, because you are basically somebody who came in, you bought your tickets. And you came to the show. You are an influencer online, obviously, and you do your work through your influencing online. But what was good about it? What did you enjoy as a person and a cat lover?
I think what I enjoyed the most was everybody's willing to speak to you. So if and especially like if you are looking for a certain breed of cat, you can go and find a breeder that you can have an actual conversation with, because I know a lot of people get scammed online through certain websites and stuff like that. Whereas when you go to these shows, you can go and you can connect with your breeders, you can actually speak to them, you can get the phone numbers, you can get the telephone numbers if you want a specific breed of cat, that is, and then you can actually connect with your breeder that in that way as well. The competition I really liked, the raffle. I won a few things on that. I think it was about £2 ago, but I ended up coming away with like loads of things, like a litter scooper and stuff like that. That was really good. And all the vendors there, like they will stop and they will speak to you and they will have a conversation with you. And I thought that was just really genuine and like just nice to see, because sometimes you go to these places and you've got people on the phones and they're not willing to engage, whereas the Cat Show Live, everyone was engaging with you, and you can find you, and then you, like I went away and spent a lot of money on a lot of stuff.
Sorry.
No, it's absolutely fantastic. But you can see all the products firsthand, and you can actually see how well they're made as well, rather than just secondhand guessing. You can actually see everything firsthand and think like, is this going to last with my 4 terrors at home? Yes, it absolutely is. Because I know you do all the cat stands as well, don't you? And they're very durable and stuff like that, and that would last in my house. Whereas if you get one on a different platform online where you can't see it face to face, it probably won't last as long as like stuff that you see in person. And alongside that is like you had little competitions as well. So I remember going to the Everclean cat litter stand, and if you scooped up the golden poo, you got I think, I can't remember what you got, but you got like a free voucher, and I think you potentially got a free hat as well, which was really fun. So it was just overall it was just a really like nice experience. I had a VIP ticket as well, and the VIP biscuits were absolutely phenomenal. Like they were
The
absolutely
Bell
phenomenal.
sisters.
Yeah, they
Yes,
were
absolutely,
amazing.
Emily.
Hi Joe, hi Ems, if you're watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like
we've got
sorry,
another option. We've got something else going up to do something else
Yeah,
this year, haven't
we
we?
got
That's
So,
yeah.
They're still producing biscuits, but we're having to limit those because Joe and Em don't do it full time. They're actually professional. They're professional chefs full time, both of them. So they have really big jobs, don't they? Really high pressured, and she sort of, I think she groans when I come to her and say, "Can you do this? Can you do that?"
I snuck some in my bag before. I saw at the end. I was like, oh my god! I was like, they're running out. I was like, I'm going to have to take some of them home, and then I took them home, and then I came back. Like I think I nipped out for a little bit. Oh Mia, you coming on camera?
I don't think you're going to be.
My mum ate it. She went, I didn't think you wanted it, and I was like, what do you mean you didn't think I wanted it? I was like, that was really nice. She went, I'll buy you another one. I was like, you cannot buy me another one. It was from the cat show.
Don't worry, Georgia. I don't think you'll be disappointed this year.
We'll look after you. Don't
We'll
worry.
look after you.
Yeah, absolutely. So Jen says, I think vendors need to try these biscuits too. Ellie says, from what you were saying before, Georgia, agree. Everyone was so polite, easy to speak to. That's lovely. And again, I think resonates with everybody that everyone just has a great time at the show, and it's lovely to be able to speak to the different business owners and get that information, like you say. I always struggle with toys for my two, because one is like he's more like a dog, to be honest. And so I spoke to Mimi's daughters, who hand makes her toys, and I could just tell her about my cat, and she gave me this toy, and he plays with it every day. It's still never broken, and it's, you wouldn't have that recommendation otherwise. So it's just great to get that information. Rebecca Wagstaff, hey Bex, says, my tower over 10 years old and still looks like new. That's a luxury cat tower, which is Sam's other company, other hat that she wears. And yes, they're just incredible quality, and especially if you have big cats again, or multiple cats. And Ellie says free cat. And
we've got a name suggestion on TikTok, saying that the purple cat Robin, that means hope. Robin means hope.
Oh, that's nice. That's a great idea. So Jen from Happy Kitty Blankets says splodge for the name.
Okay.
I think
what does splodge mean?
Might work better. Sorry, Jen.
What does splodge mean? Splodge.
I don't know. What does splodge mean, Jen? Where have you plucked that from?
I don't know if it's a splodge, because it's got quite a glamorous pose. Hold on. I've got nails. Okay. It's got quite a glamorous pose the way it's sitting upright. So
yes,
I don't know what people think. So we've got Splodge and Robin so far. Let's see if anyone comes up with anything else.
I think what George has alluded to as well is that
talk about the show. Yeah,
and talking about the show, and I think we've become a little bit of the champion of the small people,
small businesses,
small businesses as well, and small people, and in as much as that we obviously have another business as well, which is really where everything sort of started from, really, or emanates from. And for us, as much as we are invested in the cats and they're the draw there. They're at the show. That's what everybody's coming to see. We're equally invested in the small businesses as well, and some of these small businesses are so creative and have got some really nice products that you wouldn't necessarily be able to find without quite a deep search on the internet, and trying to find those people. And so we've almost become a champion for that as well. And as I said, I think there's a really good vibe at the show where you're able, because effectively people are so invested in their business, it's so real, so tangible for them, that they're engaging obviously with the people at the show as well. And as I said, that I never experienced anything like it. The first year when we went to that show, it's just an amazing atmosphere in there.
We've had, I've noticed with the ticket sales that we've had a lot of individual tickets this year, whereas we had a lot of couples and families. And I think, Georgie, did you come on your own or did you come with somebody last year?
I came with, who did I come with? I come with my 2 friends, and then I also, I came with my 3 friends, but my 3rd friend I actually met on Instagram. So she is an influencer for the show. So she's Bianca_British Shorthair. So we actually met online before coming to the show, and then I picked her up from the train station, and me and 3 of my friends came together, and then we also met a couple of other people from Instagram there as well. I created a group chat on Instagram of who was going after I put it on my story and whatnot, so then we could see each other at the show to actually put faces to names as well. So that was really good.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe we should have a little meeting area.
Well, I think Becky's already got that planned. I think
you do. Yeah, that's it.
She's already got it planned.
That's a wonderful thing that there's so many people that do come on their own. There's so many people that are meeting online friends for the first time at the show, just like Georgia did. A lot of.
Sorry, I've just seen a message coming.
What was it?
I don't know if you've seen it from Ellie Eve.
Ellie's just said I've started a new credit card just for the cat show.
Just for the cat show live.
It's kind of essential.
Like when you talk about meeting space as well, that's another thing that stood out for me last year was you had a quiet space, and I know that obviously like you have a lot of kids going as well, and you also had a kids space, activity space, and I think the quiet space is really good if people are feeling overwhelmed and stuff like that. The kids space is really fun if you bring in your kids and they want to do activities and little crafty stuff. That's really good as well. But like the quiet space really stood out for me because, as I mentioned before, obviously working in events and stuff like that, I did a lot of neurodiversity events at work, and I worked with a lot of neurodivergent people, like so people with autism, ADHD, which may get overwhelmed, which may need the quiet space. So that was, I'm not neurodivergent myself as far as I'm aware, and I feel like I might have a bit of ADHD, but I'm not tested, so I won't go down that route. But it was just nice to see that the quiet area, if people were feeling overwhelmed, that they could actually go to it and just kind of have that little bit of self-relief just to calm themselves down as well. So that was really nice to see.
It's an important part of the show, isn't it, Becky and Pete? It was something that we put in year 1 and we didn't quite deliver it year 1, Georgia, if we're being totally honest. It was quite open. So
I think we set out with the right idea. We didn't quite execute it.
Whereas last year it was definitely better, but we're actually making improvements on that. This year we've got 2 or 3 talks in the quiet room that are specifically for mental well-being with cats and how that can help support you. So we're really looking forward to having those informal sort of talk areas in there with the bean bags and the chairs out, and it's a great space for people to be able to go into and just have that half an hour or an hour out and just have a little bit of quiet. They've got the 9 o'clock as well. That's the other thing, is that we have got the early access for anybody who has got accessibility issues. Maybe you're in a wheelchair, maybe you've hurt, even if you're just temporarily on crutches because you've got an injury, absolutely get to us at 9 o'clock in the morning and we can welcome you through the doors and stop you queuing, and you've got a little bit of a quieter period. We've got some great names coming in for the cats.
Periwinkle.
We've got Periwinkle, we've got Magpie. Hyacinth.
I quite like Periwinkle, actually.
Periwinkle's
unusual.
Periwinkle's cute. Bella, Max, they're great names. And just going back to meeting spaces, so if you are coming on your own, head to the cat club area, the cat club / the snug area. It will be signposted. I will be there most of the day. Becky from our core team will also be there. Vicky from our core team will also be there, and BD, Bev, will be there as well. So we've also got our experts in there throughout the day. So we'll have Craig, we'll have Tanya, and they'll all be there to chat to you. So if you're on your own, please come and find us and chat to us. You know, if you're finding anything a little bit daunting, and as Georgia said, if you want to make use of the quiet room, you can just go to our main desk and get a wristband so that you can get access to that area. And yeah, we just want to make sure that everyone coming through has a great time. So if at any point you're not, come to that cat club area. We're here for you. And if you're arriving on your own, again, come and find us, because there's going to be other people there who are coming on their own too. So if you need a meeting point, then just head to the cat club area on the day. Bev says, yes, come and sit on my throne. She thinks she's getting a throne. I'm not sure if we are getting
And
I told her that we are, so I think we need to find Bev a throne.
Yeah, it's another job
for the B team throne.
Yeah,
Ellie's just saying that she really resonates and definitely agrees with you, Georgia, about what you were talking about the quiet room, and it's something we will do as we run into the show. Did you realise, Becky, that it's the 12th tomorrow? So that means we're 3 months out from the show tomorrow, which actually is a bit of a worry.
Yeah, no, don't say that. We should be filling everybody with confidence.
No, it's a bit of a worry. I'm just thinking of all the work we've got to do, everything we've got to do. No, it's not a worry actually. I think we're probably
no, it is a little worrying, but it's okay.
in a nice way. But,
in a nice way.
And we just like, we'll just launch a crowdfunder on the back of it all, and we'll cope with it. Becky, can you do it?
just keep throwing. We just keep throwing it at everybody, but that's but it's what keeps us going. And there's just so much to look forward to this year. And really, I think we're actually quite far ahead than what we probably expected to be. At this point in the year, so it's exciting. All of our speakers are booked. Our timetables are pretty much there, so we've got loads still to announce to let everybody in on. There's so much that we haven't released yet, but soon to be coming will be the timetables for the 3 theatres, the timetable for the cat club area, the cats that are in attendance, our brands and rescues that are attending are already on the website, but as soon as we confirm information, we pop it onto there and share it on our social media. So just keep an eye out to see what's happening and when.
I know this year we're obviously moving to 3 theatres this year. I don't know if I'm allowed to say too much at the moment, but I think the 3rd theatre that we're planning actually within the Cat Village, I think that's going to have a lot of interest.
It's going to be up close and personal. Up close and personal. So it's going to have the real 50-seated, lower level, but just it's next to the quiet room. So it's that quiet space near that quiet room as well at the back of the hall. So it's right at the back, which is a little bit quieter, a bit peaceful. There's even a coffee cart up there as well in the right hand corner as well. So you'll be able to go and get tea and coffee and then come and chill. We've got some lovely plans in there, and just a bit more sort of hands-on interacting and talking to experts about different breeds of cats. Harness training, we've got a session on harness training, so if you want to find out and get some tricks on harness training your cats, we've got a lovely influencer. She's coming all the way down from up north, isn't she, Becky, to join us?
Lucy in Bongo, coming from, is it Dundee maybe?
Somewhere,
doing cat
coming down,
a bit of a demonstration in the 3rd theatre this year.
So and then obviously we've got the talks about the rescues in the main theatre, and we've got so much planned, haven't we? There's going to be lots to announce. It won't be.
There's a real diversity of topics this year in the theatres as well, so there's going to be something for everybody, and some things as well you may not necessarily have known about, or would think that you maybe would would see at this show. So I won't reveal too much on that, but it's just that it's another area of knowledge and education, and also support resource as well, if you were struggling in those particular areas as well.
And Becky, there's a couple of things happening in Hope Alley that we haven't talked about, and we're obviously talking all about rescue and the crowdfunder tonight.
That's
as well.
very good.
And I've just thought that this is your little baby, isn't it? We've got. I'll let you talk about it because I don't know.
How have we missed that? Yeah, so we have big news. It's still to come on our social media, but the wonderful Lady Lola and her boys, who people may have seen on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I think she has like 500,000 followers on Instagram, and Nikki, she's a fantastic advocate for cat rescue, all in the name of her late cat Lola, and Lola's mission is to raise donations in the form of food and supplies for cats at a rescue called Lulu's Rescue. And we're so excited that she reached out to us because she wanted to join the event. I think she just wanted to attend, to be honest, but we were like, nope, you are coming. And so she's going to have a stand in Hope Alley, and we're actually launching a whole new initiative called Hope in a Bowl. And what that means is, what it means is there is hope in every single bowl. So one food sachet is the difference between a cat having a meal or not. There is hope in every single bowl. And so what we will do at the show is have an area where you can come and donate food, or if you've got a pack of treats that your cats no longer like, or anything that you can give spare, even if it's just one food sachet. We want to generate as much donations as possible for Hope in a Bowl to be able to feed as many cats as possible. So as well as the crowdfunder initiative, there's also that physical thing you can do. For instance, I get multi-packs of wet cat food, and it's still more affordable for me to do it this way, but there's one flavor that in this multi-pack that they don't like, so I always end up with more of that flavor. Bring it to the show if you have something like that. If there's something that they've gone off but you'd stocked up on, or if you can just spare one food sachet, that's all it takes. And if everyone at the show brought one food sachet, that would be 6,000 meals. That would be 6,000 meals for cats. So let's inundate them with it. So anything you can bring with you on the show day, please do, and donate it to Lola's mission.
But I suppose as well, as much as that goes out to the public as well, that also goes out to maybe some of the brands that are attending the show and those that are looking from outside in. Come on, guys, support a good cause.
Absolutely.
I know. It's I did, when you came to me with the idea, and you said to me, I said I think it's a fantastic idea. I said, but she's got a 3x3 stand. I said, what are we going to do with it all? And it suddenly, I think, occurred to you, didn't it, Becky? And you went,
I was like, how's she going to get it all back?
How's it going home? How's it going home to then be distributed? It was like, is she coming in a van or a car? Because I was like, I think you'll get inundated. I said, not just with your visitors, I think even your brands, because each year that we've run the show, and Georgia, you won't be aware of this. I'm not sure if you are aware of it, Pete, because I don't know whether you were with me, but I had all the different brands coming over saying, we've got a bit of this left, we've got a bit of that left. We've got litter that was on demo or stuff, and then we had some VIP bags that VIPs hadn't arrived, so that we had the VIP bags there. And literally, I just said to any rescue I could find, come and see me in the office, and we'll divvy it up. And they went away with trolleys full of litter, food, treats, gifts, anything I knew was there, that all it was going to do is it was going to go back to our unit and sit in our unit, because trying to get it sorted. And I just divvied it out.
And we don't want to take it home.
We don't want to take it home.
And our unit's upstairs, so I do not want to be All right,
shortlisting.
hauling bags of cat litter and God knows what else up the stairs to the business unit.
And these rescues were like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. That's what you guys are here for. If that's there, why would we not want to share it with you guys and share that?" So I think
amazing thing to be
great
part of
initiative.
as well.
Hope in a bowl.
yeah,
Hope in a bowl.
great. So
Yeah,
great.
very excited. And again, you know, as well as coming into the show and being part of the mural, if you just bring one food sachet and put it into a huge pile of food, then you're part of it. You know, it's great for our mental health, isn't it? It's great. Good.
I'm being asked. The lovely Emma has joined us on TikTok. Sorry, Emma, I was not focusing on the comments.
Emma.
Through Serenity Storm Bengals, beautiful Bengals. I know she's attending in the Cat Village this year again, and she's asked whether we could do a graphic for this so that they can share it. And this just goes to show, we talk about the rescues and all that side of things, and then you talk about your breeders, your ethical, responsible breeders that we work with, the registries. Georgia, you were talking about that earlier and how you can have those conversations. Emma is one of those, the many amazing breeders in that Cat Village that you can talk to. And strangely enough, we were on site doing a tower adjustment for a lovely owner who has both rescues and pedigree cats in her home. And it turned out that we met two of the most bonkers Bengals, I have to say, that I have ever met. I think, Pete, this cat was literally up the tree and it wasn't even put together. And this post is doing this because we haven't connected it, and the cat's up it. And I found out it was through an introduction at the Cat Show Live last year. And she'd met Emma, and then she hadn't gone looking for a cat. She just wanted information on cats. She'd spent a fortune shopping.
About two silvers.
Yeah,
stunning.
I can't remember their names, and she just said, I ended up messaging her because I saw that one of the girls was looking for a home because I don't know whether it'd been let down or whatever, and that was the introduction, and that is perfect because you're introducing responsible, educated sort of cat owners to ethical, responsible breeders, and that connection's right. And do you know what, if we can eradicate those backyard breeders that are operating out there through the right rescues, through the right education and the right introductions, we're definitely going to be helping that cause and definitely helping things. But can we have a graphic for the food bowls?
I've just come up with a great idea, Becky.
Go on.
Hope.
Oh,
Hope in a bowl.
I love that. That's a great idea. Yeah, let's do that. We've had quite a few comments. We're not ignoring you guys. Sorry, we're just on so many platforms. So on Instagram, Mandy says, I asked a cat influencer if he was attending. He didn't know about it. Can you invite him, please? I see that Mel put, why doesn't he buy a ticket and come down? We will absolutely get in touch with Half Asleep Chris. I've just done a little look at his content, but it means so much more genuinely to the influencers if you, as one of their fans, speaks to them about it as well. It just makes it a lot easier to get noticed, and it's a great recommendation coming from a fan rather than us saying please come. So if you can ask him to come as well, or to get in touch with us, that would be really helpful in us getting him there. And then on Facebook we have Lizzie said she's going to get lots of wet food for the Hope in a Bowl. Thank you so much, Lizzie. Beady says she's just given all of hers to a local rescue. Why are you sad about that? That's brilliant.
That's good. That's good. No, that's good.
If you give it to a rescue outside of the show and outside of the campaign, it's all helping rescues. So
absolutely, we don't want it to be about just one day, and I think that's what's happened with the Cat Show Live. I know we're called the Cat Show Live, and we keep talking about this, but we're not just the Cat Show Live, an event. We're a community, as Georgia talked about earlier. We're a platform. We're 365 days a year, always on, and that's where this is going. It's so much more than an event. And yes, the rumours are true. There is going to be a second event next year. Absolutely. I'm not going to spoil that tonight, but it's coming. It's 99.9% there. It needs a signature and it's there. That's it. So it's coming for sure. So that you won't have to wait a full year for the second event next year. Which is amazing. But it's about the platform. The events are the opportunity for those that can, to get together, to meet, to be there, to take it all in physically in person, aren't they? But the platform is all about the Rescue 100, the work 365 days of the year, they're always on, can always connect, find the brand directories, find the rescues, find the breeders through the registries. And also there's lots of other little competitive events happening that we can connect you guys with as well. So there's so much.
That's
so
it.
much.
It has every aspect. And David says, I'm very excited about Retail Avenue. I've advised Christopher that this year I intend to find a trolley to fill up with all of Lady Willow's new enrichment items. Love that, David. And we did have, there's a message from Lula Bell regarding breeders. If you want to send us a message about that, if you need any advice, we are here. It absolutely can be very confusing. So we have things coming in the pipeline that make it easier to navigate around that whole world. So just send us a message and we can carry on.
I was one of those people 20 years ago when I decided that I'd had a rescue cats throughout. I'd also had pedigree cats, and my then partner, this is before I met my gorgeous husband, but my then partner had always loved Maine Coons, and I didn't know what a Maine Coon was, and this is 25 years ago I'm talking, and I needed to do a bit of research on it because I just didn't know what a Maine Coon was, didn't know about them, and it was really, really difficult. And I'm sorry, I went to Pets for Homes. That's because that's what came up, and I didn't know any better. So if you don't know what a cat registry is, how do you find then the right breeders? Because I was just me. This was before I was involved in the cat world. And had a business in it. I was just a tennis coach. That's what I did for a living. Can you believe that? That's a very different what I do now. But I was a tennis coach in a relationship with my then partner who loved cats. I loved cats. I loved dogs. He didn't like dogs because he'd been bitten as a youngster, so he wanted cats. We had a couple of rescues, and he'd always wanted a Maine Coon. And I started to look into it, and they're known to be dog-like. So and then I tried to do my research, and I did end up on Pets for Homes. I'm really sorry, I did initially. Then I did find a show, and funnily enough, I found probably one of the smaller registries. I actually found Felis Britannica, FIF. Now FIF is massive internationally, but Felis Britannica in the UK is probably one of the slightly smaller registries in the UK and the judging. And I went down to the coast to a little show down there, and finally managed to meet a couple of breeders. But it was quite difficult because they were competing. And Georgia, you've now attended a couple of competitive shows as well as our event, and I'm sure you will confirm that yes, you can meet the breeders there, but they are there competing. They've paid to compete, and the cats are on show, so they're not just there to meet you, they're actually doing other things. So it was quite hard, whereas our show, those guys are there all day for you.
What it allows the breeders to do at our show, it gives them that time and opportunity to actually engage with the people that are coming in and are genuinely interested in obviously speaking about the cats. As Sam has said, when you're at a competitive show, you can speak to breeders, but if they've got to be rushing off somewhere, they've got to be in there. They've got to be in there. So sometimes it's very difficult for them to give their time. But what this also does as well is, as I said, most of the breeders, if not all of them, are very, very proud of their cats.
Oh yeah.
And it gives them an opportunity to to talk about their cats and be proud of their lines as well. So it's a completely different vibe from a competitive cat show.
And we've got a whole section of household pets attending this year.
Yes, we have.
They are taking over 2 blocks, I think it is. I've got them taking over.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Which is amazing, multi-registry, but all household pets, and many of them are rescues that also now actually do enjoy shows, so they will be there. So you'll also be able to get some real rescue stories from those guys that are there, which is a little bit different to a different addition to the cat village this year. So we've got quite a few comments coming in. Serenity Storm Bengals, Emma's talking about sharing everything on social media. So absolutely on TikTok, if you guys are listening on TikTok, please do share the crowdfunder, the Rescue 100, and find out about it. You absolutely can. And if you're asking about the show on TikTok, Saturday, September the 12th. But everything, if you're not sure, bounce onto our website, catshowlive.co.uk. Everything's on there. Crowdfunder's on there. Cat Club's on there, the show's on there, it's all on there. It's all on there. We're getting comments coming in all over the place at the moment.
And can I just say a huge thank you to David and Christopher, the Party Ring guys, who've just donated £30 to the crowdfunding. So thank you so much. You love this idea. Good luck, Cat Show Live gang. We're rooting for you, the Party Ring guys and Lady Willow. Thank you so
thank you. And do share it out. Friends, family.
If you keep sharing the message, just keep getting it out there.
Businesses.
Then we've got a fantastic opportunity of trying to hit this target. And don't get me wrong, it's really daunting. And I'm actually quite.
I was like, are we going to get any donations?
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to do this? We've promised that we want to be able to pay all the rescues back their money that they've paid to attend. And are we going to manage this? I'm just like,
but we will, but we need your help, guys.
We
really
need
need your
and
help.
that's it. Together we can make a huge difference. But it takes everyone. And again, it's, you know, whether it's £1, whether it's £10, whether it's a like, whether it's a share.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my cats are grumbling and a bit upset.
Have you not fed them?
I was just about to say the same. I'm going to have to drop because all 4 of mine are shouting at me.
Mine is shouting at me.
It's been an hour and a half.
We've been on here for an hour and a half. So
I know, amazing.
I think if we can just cover the comments and then probably, I'm sure we've probably bored people silly. Hopefully we haven't.
No. I think we're covered on Facebook, on Instagram. We're covered. So it's just on TikTok.
So supermarket sweep I can see came in. Awesome. It takes a village. Talking about being a cat parent, first-time cat parent, conflicting information. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And that's where we can address that and help. And TikTok, a little bit quieter on TikTok at the moment. I think we've covered everything actually.
And happy birthday, Vesper. Vesper's cat's birthday.
Oh, that's a birthday. There's a birthday there. So, as we said when we first came on this evening, this I believe you're going to pop this on to YouTube, are you, to share out, so that it will be available if you want a little listen. You're sitting on a train going to work. But we launched the crowdfunder today, Rescue 100. It is live today. You don't have to donate lots. As we were talking, £1, 50p. It is rewards based, so if you are donating, you are getting something back. We've talked through all of those rewards, haven't we, Becky and Pete? Yep. And I can see comments still coming in, but I think if we can try and wrap this up, let everybody go and enjoy their evening. We'll keep an eye on comments if they come in post live, and we will respond to them once we've had a spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
thank you everyone for engaging with us and donating. Huge thank you to Georgia for sticking around with us for.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me. I've enjoyed it. I always enjoy stuff like this. So
thank you.
You know where I am for the next one.
We'll be roping you in. Well, we will be, and I believe that I've managed to talk myself into doing a live with Amanda on TikTok, Kitty City on TikTok. So I will be doing another one. You're off on university visits on Saturday, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Becky, I hope you'll have your feet up on Saturday.
Oh, the cats have got a photo shoot on Saturday, so I might have to miss that one.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll put some snippets. Anywhere exciting you're off to for your photo shoots?
We won a photo shoot. It's just in Stockport, so it's only about half an hour away from us. But I just thought I've won it, so me and 4 of my cats gonna go down. We're gonna get some just updated photos and then hopefully get some printed out, because I want some more of Teddy and George really, because Rupert and Rio are the ones that get all the work. So I just want to focus on Teddy and George just because they're 7 now, so they're seniors now. So I want to get some nice photos of them and just put them on my wall.
Fantastic! You'll have to share them with us. We'll keep.
I will do.
No, have to share those images definitely. But thank you so much, Georgia, as Becky said, for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
No, thank you. And it's Rescue 100. That's
Rescue
the words.
100.
Rescue
That's the
100. That's the words
Yeah.
on the street. Share it, like it, follow it, and if you can manage it, please donate.
Yes.
Please donate. We want to hit this target. Pete and I really want to be making those phone calls and saying, guys, your money's coming back to you.
I want to be writing those checks out.
Yeah.
I want to be writing those checks out.
It'd be a great feeling when it happens.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As we said, £1 from every follower, we'd be there.
Yeah.
So as Amanda says, it's what?
It's Amanda's sign off is
Meow for now.
meow for now.
For now. See you in a